So every school should have its own separate sexual assault policy that's very easily accessible to students. And for this, I will use Southern Methodist University's in Texas's schools as an example for this section. So first what I would do is go to the SMU's website and search for the sexual assault policy. And there's a link here to the student handbook. And as you can see, the policy itself is online right here. So going back to my student submit form, I would click yes, the school does have a separate policy that addresses sexual assault. That way I can ignore this question and go straight down here to see if the policy is included in the student handbook. So on a tab to the left on SMU's website, there's a student handbook in these paragraphs that it is, in fact, in the student handbook, in the PDF, and in the hard copy. So, the sexual assault policy is included in the handbook, clearly is available on the website as well, and here is a box for the link to the sexual assault policy itself. So, I'm just going to click on it again and copy-paste the website into that little tab. Back onto the student form. So, in the case that the school doesn't have a separate sexual assault policy, for example, the University of Tennessee, I would do as follows. So I'm going to search for the sexual assault policy here in the University of Tennessee. And what comes up is this sexual assault info page, which, when downloaded, looks like this. And it's clearly not the sexual assault policy itself, but they do give me a link to basically their student handbook, which looks like this. And so once I get to their student handbook PDF, I'm going to search sexual assault policy in here to find the section that has the information about it. And as you can see, that under the student handbook there is a little section on reporting a sexual offense. So from the student handbook, I would go back to my student submit form and I would click no, it doesn't have a separate policy, and yes, it's under the student code of conduct.